This week.
The evolution of Brick Breaker Games embarks on a journey into space with Rebeloid, reintroducing the classic block-breaking frenzy, reminiscent of timeless games like DX Ball and Arkanoid, but now in cutting-edge VR. Jet boots, vibrant worlds, and endless challenges await in the world of Max Mustard, a made-for-VR platformer that combines the best of first-person power-ups with the timeless charm of classic third-person platforming. Embark on a heroic quest alongside our fearless protagonist Max to rescue adorable mud pups from the clutches of the devious villain. With 40 handcrafted levels, each bursting with surprises, inventive mechanics, and endless variety, Max Mustard is an epic adventure that'll capture your imagination and keep you coming back for more. Metal Hellsinger VR redesigns the acclaimed rhythm shooter from the ground up, placing its infernal arsenal straight into your hands and the fires of hell at your feet. Experience an unparalleled state of flow as you move, dash, and aim in full VR. Shoot to the beat through the epic campaign to make the music unfold and your power grow. See the world around you pulsate to the rhythm and be unburdened by a traditional interface.
In the black, I had a dream.
Journey with Popboy along the twisted trail of the Midnight Walk. Work with your companion to outsmart fire-eating monsters, using his flame to distract, while you hide from and evade the many threats of the dark itself. Everything you see in the Midnight Walk, from the drooling snarl of the monsters to the bristling treetops that line the journey, was first sculpted in clay, and then 3D scanned to a meticulous level of detail. The result is a uniquely layered fantasy world with an artistic imprint, all realized in breathtaking stop motion. Revealed at this week's State of Play, The Midnight Walk is the first project from new development studio Moonhood, made up of former Zoink Games employees, who you probably remember made Lost in Random, Faye, and PSVR1 classic, Ghost Giant.
Little soul, you charming little wanderer, where are you off to now?
My story is a tale of rules rewritten by nuclear fire.
The survivors of nuclear Armageddon cling to existence in the buried subways of the Moscow metro, civilization's last refuge and tomb, where ghosts and spirits haunt the living in this man-made purgatory. You are Sardar, a doctor braving the darkness, crippling radiation, and deadly threats of the metro in the search for your wife and the medication she so desperately needs. As your courage and sanity are pushed to the limit, you must learn to walk the line between life and death, the spirit and the material world, and awaken the being you'll become. The new trailer for Metro Awakening, which debuted during this week's State of Play, is by far the best one yet, and also revealed a release date of November 7th.
I'm seeing things, hearing things. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Sometimes we need to become the thing we fear.
Give up the firearm!
One of the most requested PSVR1 games to get a PSVR2 remaster isn't just a game, it's a trilogy of games known as Hitman: The World of Assassination. And this week on Sony's State of Play presentation, they not only revealed that all three games are heading to the PSVR2 this December, but also that they're coming with massive enhancements not found in the PSVR1 versions. Dual wielding, proper sniper scopes, adaptive trigger support, and even better, the upgrade to PSVR2 from the flat screen versions will be just $10. It's also worth noting that if you don't own the trilogy, the Hitman World of Assassination Deluxe Edition is currently 55% off in the PlayStation Store, giving us all three games for just $45. What the fuck is happening here? On September 25th, Sony Pictures VR posted this on Twitter.
Recruits, eyes front, listen up. September 30th. Remember that date. Be here for a big announcement that you can't miss. Did you get me, troopers?
So you tell me what you think is happening. Personally, I think the only thing that makes sense is that Starship Troopers Extermination, which is about to leave early access on Steam and coming to PS5 on October 11th, is getting a PSVR2 mode. But apparently we'll find out more on Monday.
Soldiers like you. And you. Tiger spotted. Yes, even you, trooper.
Be Harpagun. Get stranded on a desert planet, accidentally destroy your own rocket, be swarmed by insane critters, wreck stuff, throw aliens, argue with your useless crew, smash more enemies, meet a girl, have hallucinations, shoot living grenades. It's good that you have a weapon, but you won't use them, because it's more fun to take a washing machine and slam it into an alien's head. Yeah, you can move stuff with a gravity ray. Enemies too. Just yeet them into the wall or something, and they die. Welcome to New York City, a wonderful place to live except for the mayor's harsh prohibition. Run various shops throughout the city, crafting over 20 different items and selling merchandise across 4 levels, all to get super duper rich. Unlike the original prison boss, Prohibition will let you play in single player or in online 2-player co-op. It's going into alpha October 9th with no word on an official release date.
Goods, and for what? Piles of money? Say farewell to beer.
Step into the terrifying world of Deadland 2 VR, where quick reflexes and deadly precision are your only lifelines. Armed with an arsenal of weapons ranging from pistols and assault rifles to knives and swords, you've got to fight your way through waves of relentless zombies in a fully immersive VR experience. Listen, there's no trailer for Deadland 2 yet, just these few screenshots on the PlayStation Store. And I've got to say, the original, despite all of its jank and low production values, was a guilty pleasure of mine. So let's hope the sequel is a little more polished and has a lot more depth and mass appeal.
Master multiplayer battles as a squadron of 5. With the
One of the biggest games we got on PSVR last gen was Star Wars Squadrons, an immersive space combat sim that gave us unprecedented control over starfighters from both the New Republic and Imperial fleets, allowing you to divert power between different ship systems mid-dogfight, and with crossplay between flat-screen PS5 and Steam gamers, there was always a match to jump into. Plus the single-player campaign was pretty good too. So much love went into this one that it's shocking a PSVR2 port hasn't been announced yet. There's still really nothing else like it on the platform.
Flagship and take it down.
Shields are disabled.
At each phase, your squadron either pushes the line forward or falls back to defend.
Keep our flagship safe.
It's your squadron's choice of how to play.
I'm hit!
Every week, our good friend Professor Lilith organizes a multiplayer meetup over on our Discord. It happens every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and this week we'll be playing 6-player PvP kart racer Galaxy Kart, which recently just added the Mega Missile, Galaxy Kart's version of the Blue Shell. If you can't make this week's meetup, don't worry, it happens every Sunday at the same time. So, make sure you click the link in the description below. Come join our Discord.
This week